Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another edition here of Intuitive Angling. Thanks a lot for taking some time to watch the video. And man, I have got a juicy, hardcore hogging tip I'm going to share today with you guys about how to get your crankbaits not only to run deeper, but a little tweak that you can do to get the bass to bite them better. Something that half of it I developed on my own, and half of it this really old dude about 50 years ago showed me down at Grand Lake, and I'll share that with you guys in this video here. Real quick before we get started here, just want to invite everybody, if you haven't had a chance, please go over and check out fishthemoment.com. We've got all of our fall lake map breakdowns out there now. I've been working on them for the last couple of weeks. Just a great resource if you want to learn more about your favorite lake or a lake you don't know much about. And also we have our virtual fishing lessons there that you can book, like a 1-hour online fishing lesson with me there. So you can check that out at fishthemoment.com. I'll put the link in the description. Much appreciated. Okay guys, what I'm going to show you here, let me tell you the story here. I'm going to tell you the story here first about the modification. There's one modification that I'm going to show you guys that this, I'll tell you a little story about how it happened. My mom and dad, they had a trailer house down at Grand Lake for like 30 years down there back in the 70s and 80s. And one of our friends down there, he had a dock in the trailer park there, like a little private dock. In the cove there at in the cove we had our trailer out there, and I'd always go down on that dock and fish, and I'd walk the bank and walk all around the cove and that type of stuff. And I was fishing, I remember it was a March day, and I was fishing out on the dock, and I hadn't been catching anything. I was probably 13 or 14 years old, and this guy comes, old dude, maybe probably in his 80 years old, comes trolling up through the bank there. And I go, you catch anything? He goes, yeah, I'm catching a bunch. I just caught about 20 pounds down that bank right there behind the docks. And I'm like, what? And I'd never even seen that kind of fish. He goes, yeah, I'll hop in the boat and I'll show you how to catch them. So I jumped in the boat with him there, and he showed me this modification about what he was doing that I'm going to share with you guys here. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do, it's something that I developed here. I'm going to show you my development. I'm going to show you the old dude's, what he did. Some of you guys may know this or have figured this out, but I'm going to show you guys how to get your crankbaits, any crankbait that you have, to run at least a foot deeper. So here I got two just old DD22s here, and I want you to take a look at the lips there, the thickness of it. Here's what you want to do, guys. Just get you just a regular file, and I want you to start filing the underneath side of the lip. And just pretend like you're sharpening like a lawnmower blade or something, or a knife. And what you're wanting to do is you want to turn this lip into like a knife edge. So I'm going to keep going along through here, and I'm going to just take off as much of this plastic as I need to get this lip filed down, to have a sharp edge on it. Usually come down the sides about halfway down, and doesn't take very long at all. And make sure it's uniform all the way around. And like I said, just pretend like you're trying to get a sharp edge on it, like you're just sharpening a knife. I'll show you the difference here. Just that little work there, you can see how much material that I've taken off of that. You can see the edge there. Probably will go down even a little bit more here. And what this does, guys, is when you're taking this material off here and you're making this lip sharp, you're making the bait more aerodynamic, and the bait cuts water quicker. It's like when you throw this crankbait in the water, the sharp lip on the end of it will dig down quicker because you don't have the resistance on the end. So let's take another look at it here, just after a little bit of filing here. See the sharpness of it there? It's just like a sharp knife blade there. Guys, this is going to add about another foot of depth to your crankbait just by cutting that resistance down there. Now the next thing I'll show you what this old dude taught me. Now I swear I don't really understand it, but he told me, this guy said, he goes, son, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. He goes, I've developed with my crankbaits. He goes, I don't care if you believe me or not. He goes, I do it to all my crankbaits. And I looked into his box, and every one of them was like that. He took a knife and he goes along and he serrates the edge of the crankbait. all the way across it. And what he says about this is, he says that once you do this, it creates some like super small air bubbles when the crankbait is actually bouncing the bottom. And he said those air bubbles will attract the bass to him. So you can see what I've come along there, and I've made those incisions on it like that. Yeah, there's a better picture of it like that. So here's the difference between the stock lip and the modified lip that I've done there. And those two things. So a lot of my crankbaits anymore, I do this old serration tip here. I don't, like I said, I'm not sure if you can intellectualize it, but I know it works. I've got a lot of confidence in it, but I definitely know filing the lip down, getting it sharp on there will definitely add you a foot more depth on your crankbaits. You know, guys, it's just another one of those little hardcore, old school hogging tips. I think it may help you catch a few, it may not, but it's something that I've utilized in my bass fishing forever. Old school fishing tip there. Give it a try, see what you guys think about it. And again, thanks a lot, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys watching the videos. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk later. See ya.